I guess we're in. Camera's a little off. Yeah, this morning's ready. Ready to go on. 7:30 in the morning. Get myself ready for a trip. So, yeah, I'm gonna. You guys don't know. I'm just getting ready to. Well, I gotta do some homework in the morning. I gotta do some paperwork and stuff like that. And then I finish it much done packing. I just gotta decide which camera I'm taking because I'm not taking much. Right, I'm gonna go to that little village up here. Toyooka. So, Toyooka Castle. So, I don't even know much about this place. I kind of just picked it randomly on me. Took a dart, threw it at it. Uh, yeah, I'm not leaving now. It's what time is it now? It's 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. So I'll probably leave here around 10, like 10 or so. Uh, Takes 4 hours to get there, so it's going to be a lot of train. It's I think if I checked it out, it's 120 miles away or something like that. So yeah, you can probably get there pretty quick in a car, but I don't have a car, so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm just getting stuff organized, and yeah, I'd like to bring more stuff, but it's hard when you're by yourself, and I'm not sure this is. I don't want to leave bags there if I'm not there, right? So I'm gonna just carry whatever I have. I mean, I'll leave my clothing and stuff, but I don't know if I want to bring computers and things like that. So I'll probably bring my. I'm still not sure about a drone. I know I can fly over there, but I'll figure it out. It's really. I mean, if I have room, I'll take the small one. But other than that, I got one little camera, the phone. I don't know if I'll bring the GoPro. I can always go back if I have to, but I don't know. I hope I can hike. I hope I get to the ocean. The ocean is right here. So I'm here in 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. It's about 5 kilometers away is the ocean. Well, straight line, so probably a lot more than that, probably 7 kilometers, which is not bad. My house in Florida was 5 miles, so about that same distance from the water. Probably closer, but trying to get there, there's no straight line. So we'll see. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know anything about that area. I'm far away from the village. The village where I used to go is right down here. That's the village, Nishiwakura. I like to go there, see Jimmy, and check out the salamanders, giant salamanders, and yeah, a few friends over there. You know, I got Hiroku is there, Jimmy's there, Miyuki-san is there. I mean, there's a bunch of them. Ami-san's there. Yeah, a few others. So I'm going way distant. So I'm going away from this place and going up here. There's so many villages though. This is more like a bigger town. I haven't really looked in population. Whoops. Yeah, search. I don't know if it'll come up, but it's a little slow because I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, it's hide this thing because we're not browser right now. Just do a quick stream, trying to get that going. How come it's not going? You did that. So, yeah. Oh, here you go. All right. So it's a lot more than the village. The village is like 1,300 people. So, yes, so official depot reports 38,000 people in pre-order municipal tracking around recent no population, blah, 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 blah. What do they do here? What do they, what do they talk? So, media, whatever. Known for. There you go. That's a good question. Dutch wicker bone. Handbags. God damn it. Okay. 80% of Japan's handbags. Okay. So if I see handbags around, I guess I won't be surprised. Shops of original luxury brand bags, handmade at one of the Toyookas. Okay, whatever. So let's see what to do in Toyooka. Toyooka. That'll be funny. Let's check that out. Streets onsen. I get onsen. Itsugo Park. Kinoseki onsen. Okay, onsen. Oh, Marine World. Okay, good. Korean. That's on the list. Takino Coast, bodies of water, theaters, onsen temples. 15 best thing to do. Okay. Hey, I don't know where I'm going. Right. So just like, let's check it out. Go there for a couple of days. Handbags. That's a good one. I couldn't have guessed that one. I wouldn't have guessed it. This 80% of the handbags in Japan are made there. What are they made by handbags? Purses or something like that? Anyways, I guess I'll find out when I get there. What do I have to do there? What is there? Mountain bikes. Okay, that's good. I could do that. Sacred Mountains for the day tour, whatever. Nature and wildlife tour. That's okay. Bodies of water. I guess it's beach and rivers or whatever. Lakes maybe. So private and luxury, no. Historic sites, historic tour, private driver, visitor center, kids friendly parks. So let's just check the bodies of water. What does that mean? Body of water. Rivers? Okay, yeah, the ocean, the coast. Yeah, the coast I want to check. Sea coast. Okay, whatever. Recommend outdoors activity. What? Um, Sakari Park. Not too familiar with that. Oh, here we go. Sakari Park. I don't know what that is. Missing a picture here. Multi-day mountain bike. Toyooka. Not seeing what you're looking for. Walking tours, natures and wildlife. Multi-day tours. Not that I'm just gonna walk and just see what's out there. I gotta do, like I said, I gotta do homework this morning. I gotta pay a couple bills. Finish cleaning up. Kitchen is done. Everything's done. Oh, it's a little hot in here. Is that done? Have a gorgeous day. Probably not sure if I'll bring the umbrella. I don't know if I need it or not. It's like you carry a bunch of stuff, right? I want to get a camera. Okay, that's good. Get a few things with a battery charger, phone charger. Uh, you need sunglasses. You get a hat. Right? I'm just got shorts and t-shirts. That's all I got. Get a little windbreaker, maybe a little windbreaker. Some socks and stuff. It's the basic stuff. Toothbrush, you know. Yeah, maybe a razor, but they have razors over there. Okay, I can't really bring. I don't need to bring a lot of stuff. It's just that if I want to do some videos of streaming and stuff, I might not be able to. I might be able to do streaming on the phone a little bit. I've got the kit for it. I might get that. But like I say, it after a while, you just don't want to carry too much stuff. I got one backpack. Yeah, it's gonna be like a short list, right? So I'm just gonna go and wing it, right? Wing it. So I'm looking at this right here. Oriental white stuff. Oh, okay, so that's cool. The bird stuff. What else we got here? Bird's good. I can deal with that. Okay, here go rental work. Oh, they got it. Oh, cool. Okay, we'll check that out. Bird stuff. Uh, Oriental white stork. Yeah, I like bird watching. What are they doing here? Oh, ambling in the rivers, looking for critters, collecting. Plenty of that. Okay, so that's good. What else do we got here? Yeah, so we're not. You don't go away. Okay. What else? Let's go back. Nature school. What is that? That's pretty cool. What is it? Bike tours, walking school. This is Toyooka. Oh, yes. Okay, so what do we got here? Zip lining, good. Skiing. See all photos there. Hopefully they put a few pictures. Yeah, they're hurting. 4 pictures. Yeah, they need a little encouragement there. Man, I take 400 to 500 pictures a month, and that's not enough. I need to take like 1,000. Right? There's too much stuff to take pictures of. That doesn't include the videos. Yeah, so lately I haven't taken any pictures because I'm bored in the city. So yeah, typical Japan, rivers, uh, boulders, snow. Well, not the snow. There is snow over there, but that's not where I'm doing. So zip lining or rappelling? No. Make this bigger? Make it. Maybe it doesn't make it bigger, does it? How do we? Yeah, I can't make it bigger. Well, I can make it bigger here. That zip line? It's not zip line. It's just going up the thing and rappelling. Oh well. School, can I be a nature school? Okay. Similar experience, blah, blah. Let's go back. This. Close this. Nature and wildlife. Okay. Let's go here. What else? Multi-day tours, walking tours. That might be interesting. Walking tours. So that means that I go try out some foods and see what the art stuff is and get the 22 bucks, $8, guided to a local tour guide, 1 hour, 1 hour, get you far, 1 hour. And there any like food tours? That would be cool. Experienced foods, sweet talk by professionals. Yeah, sake experience. Not a big drinker, so we'll off on that. Matchmaking, red stamp tour, local tour. What? Matchmaking? Driving course to pray. No, skipping that thing. All right. Experience with kimono, not doing that. Let's make you remember forest. Oh yeah, that's Kyoto. Local stuff. The only stuff local they have there is these two. Buckwheat. The buckwheat stuff would be cool. Sobo making experience. Carbs. I find that they eat too much carbs, and I'm going to go to a carb factory. That's okay. It'd be fun. And Simple Gumi, talking guide, local tour guide. Where? I don't even know if those are. Okay, Toyooka. Experience a sweet tour professional local tour guide. Sweet Implementing experience making Japanese confectionery cup. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I could do that when I'm there. Right? All the and then $22 for 1 hour guided Japanese. Just curious. Is it in the right town? Am I in the right town? Still must have more. Oh man, sorry. Pages. That's fine. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, break it down a bit. Here we are. So it's 13. It's 30. I'll be there. Today is what? 12, 11. We're the 11th today, so I'll be there till 11, 12, 13. Coming back on a 14. So yeah, I'm just curious. See what's out there. Age 4 to 90. I love that. Age 4 to 90. Okay. All right, I guess. Start time, check availability, mobile, live guide, Japanese, highlights, blah, blah, blah. It's an area. Just curious. So we'll start at the information center, address, center, to mission include, blah, blah, experience making suites at a townhouse. You'll end up as details. They're pretty organized, actually. You know, if you think about it. You know, I don't know much about this town. Like I say, I just roll the dice and I say just because I was browsing on Airbnb and I got here and I'm like, yeah, I'll give this a try. And price was right. You know, price sometimes is the right thing to do. I'm tired though. I didn't sleep well last night. Worried about a lot of stuff. Worried about a lot of stuff. Like I'm a student here, and now I'm a little bit of tourist trying to figure this out. You know, winging it. Uh, bamboo monkey hidden garden in the bamboo forest. Yeah. Ghost tour. What? Dark legend bamboo forest nights. She went with my first a gem bike tour early bird. Himeji Castle. Well, that's pretty fun. Yeah, so yeah, that's completely different area. It's way south. Yeah, south. Yeah, I'm going. So yeah. Anyway, so just look at the tours and stuff. Yeah, matchmaking and stamp tour. Great. 2 hours. 2 hours. All right. It really, yeah. Matchmaking tour, 2 hours. Red stamp local tour guide. That's funny. So what is that? Are they talking about? What is that? Like just East sushi matchmaking red stamp local guide. So what does that mean? Driving course to pray for marriage and good luck around the wonderful temple and blah blah blah. Find God. Okay, famous monk. Blah blah. Oh, man, I keep. Yeah. Come again. Oh, I got to shrink it. Oh, come on. Why did I get it so little? Recanceling and refund this. 0 to 120. All right. So, okay, so just read this. This is funny. I just find it funny. A driving course to pray for marriage and good luck around the wonderful temple and shrine of Istuji, the fine god of Marusugi Shrine. The famous monk, Sawan related Sokuji, and the marriage. Most important thing, around entire to go will explain the course origin and detail cancellation. Age 1 to 120. Okay, I guess. What's included? What to expect? So, included, it's going to be walking around, right? Yeah. Private transportation. What's not included? Okay, what to expect? The number of EV cars limited. Meeting and pickup accessibility. It doesn't tell you anything. Detail. Oh, that's it. It's kind of funny. August 12th. I'm just, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. All right, so let's go back here. Close that up. Sake could be interesting. I'm just not an alcohol. There's a kimono I'm not doing. So yeah, get an idea of what's there. Let me see, 50. Yeah, we did that. I gotta close this. The mountain bike tour bodies, cultural tour, sacred earth site, nature, wildlife, historical tour, private drivers, visitors, parks. 9. Go back to nature. Parks in Toyooka. 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 Okay. Just trying to figure out how to write it in Japanese, so it's okay. It looks good. Oh, I always wanted to see that. What is Flower Park experience? Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me anything. Flowers, anyways. Sake Brewery, half-day private walking tour, samurai school. No, Kyoto. No, we're not doing it. Okay, so it doesn't tell me anything. You said it's 9 of them, isn't it? Shinsen Park. You say 9. Oh, yeah, here we go. Migumi Park. Be Oriental West Stores. We saw that. So, Kashini Park. That looks interesting. Check that out. One review, and I need to crank that up a little bit. 6 pictures. That's nice. Hiking in hiking. I can get into that. That it? Okay, big 6 pictures. Kashima Park. I'm probably not going to remember all this stuff, but I'll figure it out. Not much. Yeah, it's how do you promote something when you can't even get pictures? Anyways, like I say, all I see is business opportunities. Right? It's improving their touristy stuff, their menus, their picture layouts. I mean, it's like people are so about themselves that they don't even post stuff. They'll post some stuff, but not. Anyways, enough of that. Close that. Close this. Airbnb vacation. So, yeah, so I'm here right now. Chizu have been there, Totally been there. A lot of these places been, so I haven't really posted much. Like I said, there's a lot of places to visit. So with that, don't need too much browsing going on. So parks. Yeah, small parks. This Shigosen Park. Okay, so it's about what? Okay, any pictures? One picture. Great. Doesn't tell me. No description. I'm sure I can find description online. I'm just trying to go through TripAdvisor. Visual Park. Any pictures? Shift. Oh, rock formation stuff. 400. Well, now we're talking. 400 pictures. 426. Be here for a while. Hey, how come? Oh, it's because I'm uploading pictures. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this. I'm not gonna upload him. Yeah, it's not streaming really well, so we're gonna have to. It's too many pictures. Yeah, we're gonna I thought maybe I could do stuff, but I think that it's too many pictures, so I canceled that. I was uploading and things, so we'll close this out. Too many pictures. So anyways, rock formation stuff. So something to think about. I'm gonna close all this stuff because it's too streaming. Again, when it's hard to do stuff unless the pictures are already on there. So we got an idea. So that's what I'm gonna go this morning. Well, this afternoon. Check in for the room is 4:30, so I'll be all right. But I gotta leave within the next couple hours. Yeah, not even. Just an hour to do an hour of homework and pack. I'm gonna close all this, close that, and leave it there. Where we're going. It's gonna be an interesting ride. We'll close this. Come on, close. Close. There we go. Streaming will be better now. Too much going on. So, yeah. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Yes, D will be going. Friend of mine. All right. So yeah, that's the plan is to go there and check it out. Uh, I just wanted to do a quick little stream just for fun, trying to get organized. I gotta take a shower, get cleaned up, do homework. Gotta get the homework going. Gotta do homework every day, 30 minutes an hour, every day. Homework or study, I'll call it. So I gotta do that. So, and then I'm gonna bring, my phone with me because I got a bunch of apps that I do study on there. Yeah, I know I just wish I could learn faster. It's like I have to do a little bit every day to study, because if I don't, it's like I fall behind. And especially the vocabulary, I have to use it all the time. So that's where it's tough. Mount Fuji rocks. It's the bottom of Mount Fuji. It's dark. So drone flying in the villages. So yeah, so packed. It's going to be very small packing, and I'm going to wing it for a couple of nights, and then 2 nights or 3 nights. I don't remember what I did, and then go see the ocean, go see the mountain, go some hiking, and take some pictures, contemplate life. That's what I'm going to do. So that's the plan for the day. Get there and see how it goes. Yeah, pay bills. So 2 things: pay bills and do homework. The rest pretty easy. So I was just going to check something because I wanted to check. Choose to close that. Oh. Yes. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, stream's not great today. It's a little stiff. So yeah. So let's see here. Want to do yeah, streaming is not great today. Not great at all. Who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna look back. Yeah, pause that for a bit. Pause this for a second, and then I'm gonna go. I don't know if it will work or not. I just want to check. Yeah. It's almost like you have to. You have to plan ahead a stream, right? You say, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then you have to have your material ahead. When I'm browsing the web, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it blocks the stream, right? Because I'm too much data going through. So I'll have to figure out a way to plan streams better, advertise better. Um, yeah. So the plan is to go, right? So yeah, the slideshow works great unless the slides are upside down or whatever. So it's yeah, and pictures and so if I go here, that's where I'm at. So yeah, bit of streaming and stuff. Yeah, a bunch of videos and stuff. And I gotta edit this stuff. That's another thing too, is I put a lot of streams up there, but the question is to some of them are too long and I probably have to upload them somewhere and cut them. You know, like cut them, just get the good stuff out, post them or something. So like there's a lot to do when you're streaming and stuff, and when you're trying to do any kind of media, social media stuff, media content. It's a it's challenging. You know, like I got lots of stuff on Mount Fuji, you know. I got lots of stuff on Mount Fuji. Just haven't dealt with it, you know. And I got a lot of stuff on the aquariums here in Japan. So I got that. A lot of fish store stuff. Uh, you know, and then walks around and things like that, you know. So yeah, you learn and see. It's the same with my stuff, right? So I'll do some posting and there'll be 1,000 posts or whatever the shorts, and then some of them nothing, right? So you know, it's just trying to figure out what works, and that's it's just you don't know until you try, which is fine, right? You know, and some of them are pretty good, some of them are yeah, but you know you keep trying until you figure it out, right? Uh, and some stuff is from the farms and stuff, and the places, all the aquaculture and fish stuff. And that, right? There's a lot of stuff, right? And videos, well, there's quite a bit, right? So I got a lot, and some of them are, you know, just posted stuff over the years. Some stuff is Japan. The rest was hurricane stuff. The rest was fish stuff, farming. Uh, I couldn't do a lot of videos on fish farming because I just too busy farming, right? You know, I tried. Uh, so most of them are little shorts, you know, breeding fish or you know, stuff I had. So it's funny to see this stuff because I don't have that anymore, right? The farm's gone. Well, the farm's still there, but there's no more fish. There's no more fish tanks. There's no more fish. There's no more anything. Nothing, right? So all the stuff I've ever did, uh, setups, it's gone. Fish are gone. So it's a new phase, right? I'm going through a new phase, and so, but I have also years of fish videos, years of basketball training videos. I just got to figure out how to go through it and how to figure stuff out, right? So right now I'm in Japan, transition, right? So I got to figure this out too. And as time go by, I'll put some more stuff online. You know, some people say I should do fish breeding, and sometimes they say I should do basketball stuff. And I haven't really. It's almost like I want to do something else than posting right now, like editing videos. Maybe later on, you know. But right now, it's I got energy. I want to do new stuff. And don't want to sit in front of a computer all day. I do a little bit with streaming, but that's about it, you know. And then trying to post a few shorts. So that's where we are. And my birthday here is coming up. And today is the 9 days, 8 days. So might have to change that to 61. Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. Just want to check this. I want to check this. Um, I haven't did the. It's gonna take a second to load. Live one right there, and nobody's watching it, so I don't have to feel too bad about putting my foot in my mouth. But then people will watch it later. So how long have I been going? Let me see. It doesn't say. I go here. The only one watching is me, anyways. So, and then, so yeah, you got to advertise like like a certain day, put it in every day and say, okay, 7:30 in the morning here, which would be 6:30 at night in in the US or Canada where all my friends are. So right now, 35 minutes. So it's okay. And then, yeah, this guy's automatic link, so it's annoying sometimes. And yeah, it says excellent, but not really. I don't, I don't know. I see a lot of breaks in the camera, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And so we're gonna. So yeah, I'm gonna close that. It's too much, and because it gets streaming is too rough, right? And so yeah, it's just been posting. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. I mean, I don't even know what's good, anyways. Just do it. Just talk about stuff, right? And like I say, it's I wanted to do just a half an hour or so, just to practice and just so I get a little bit of a presence on there. But I got to do shorts. Hopefully, I'll be able to do shorts when I'm over there. That's why I'm debating if I take the laptop or not. I may not. I'm not gonna use this, but charger. Sometimes less is better. So I might just say, screw it. Let's just bring nothing. Like bring a couple of cameras, some SD cards. A drone would be nice just to have. See if I can fit it in that one backpack. Gonna go make myself a coffee with the new coffee thing I got and go from there. So yeah, so I gotta close all this up. Uh Learning one day at a time. And I don't know, like I say, I'll probably take some different pictures next time and do something else. And uh, yeah, so if I go here, see, so yeah, pictures. Drives me nuts. I gotta, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you get the pictures going like this, and then I'm trying to figure this out. Just a lot to think about. You know, one of the things I've noticed about myself here is that I used to have a purpose, a sense of purpose in Florida with the kids, my family, the house, the business, all that stuff. I had a sense of purpose. Here, I don't have that. The purpose is to go to school and to learn Japanese, right? And but I don't. That's why I travel, give myself a sense of purpose. And city doesn't give it to me. I see a lot of opportunities, but I just have a hard time figure out what I want to do here. I know what I like to do, but I don't know if what I like to do is going to be able to be translated to being here. That's the part that is difficult. Uh, it's hard to be motivated when you don't have an end goal. I have many, but I can't seem to put it in motion. Right? It's almost like I have to put myself on hold, which I'm not used to because I'm so used to getting things done. And now I'm on hold because I have to go through school. I have to learn Japanese, which is fine, right? I get that. But I still need a sense of purpose, a sense of like belonging or something. And I'm not saying I need to go out there and make a lot of friends. No, I just need to find what I want to do. Like what I don't like to say what I want to do, but what I think would make me give me a sense of purpose, right? I love to take care of kids, or not take care of kids, like to you know do stuff with the young generation. That is training or basketball or helping them out with business and stuff like that. I got some red here. Scratch myself. Anyways, um, so yeah, so sense of purpose is hard here for me. I don't want to be home all day. I don't really know what I want to do out there. Yeah, go to workout, go to gym. Yeah, that's great. But right now, I'm just like watching, still come back to the same sentences. It's kind of corny a little bit, but Julius Caesar, right? I came, saw, and conquered. I came. That's where I'm at. I'm not even seeing yet. So I wish I could get a better way of describing what I'm trying to go through. Is I'm just not the type of guy that's like, oh, I get happy with a piece of cake or something, or you know, material things, cars, whatever. I have to do something. My life gets meaning by doing, experiencing things, sharing. I'm sharing stuff here, which is fine. I don't have any relationship right now with the web because nobody really talks to me, and I haven't really got to it yet. So that's where I'm at. But the big thing in Japan for me is yeah, it's great, right? You got safety here. You've got beautiful sceneries. You've got quiet. You've got educated people. You've got culture. You've got good food. You've got great transportation. You got healthcare. You got low cost of living. You've got plenty of variety. Small country, easy to travel around. Uh, Services are good. Infrastructure is good. The way they do their trains, the convenience stores, and where everything's located, and so there's an ease of living here, which is great. But to me, that's not enough. I can't. That doesn't do anything for me. Hey, my picture's crooked. No. So there is an ease of living here, which is great. So there's something I always tell people is I like to invent things or I like to be creative. Either way, it's the same thing to me. And creative is just, in order to be creative, you need to be sedentary. You need to be anchored somewhere. Right? You need to be able to, if you want to build something, let's say you need a workshop. Well, to have a workshop, you need to have a building, or you need to have equipment, you need to have space. And you can't take the space with you, right? The space has to be anchored somewhere so that your energy is focused on the task that you want to accomplish, which is basically create something, build something, or tinker with your cars, your motorbikes, your computers, make wood furniture, whatever it is that you're trying to do, fix refrigerators, whatever, right? So, and then the more you use your hands, the more you use your head, the more you use, tools, you become creative, right? You fix stuff by your imagination, right? You look at a problem and you use your head and you fix it, right? With the tools available to you at the moment. Uh, Roll of duct tape, right? You do a lot with a roll of duct tape. Anyway, it's just an expression. But right now, being here, I don't know where I want to be. I want to do projects. I want to build stuff. I want to maybe fix a house. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Fix a house. I'd love to have a car and fix it and tinker with it, but I'm not in that position, right? I'm in a little apartment. I don't even have parking. If I want to get a bicycle, I have to get permission. I have to get a permit, stuff like that, like license. So just getting a bike here is an issue, right? So here I am seeing what this country offers, and I see a lot of possibilities, right? It's a lot. I had ideas on building little things and stuff, and I would need a 3D printer. I don't know anything about 3D printer, but I know that some of the things I could do, but it could be done with it. Like small little things I could use and promote whatever. And stupid things, but it's like stuff that I see that there's a need for here. Anyways, so but I'm not going to start buying a 3D printer and put it in the apartment. I'm not going to do that. So that's project's gone. I'd like to have a printer, a color printer, to do some stuff for me and to promote some other stuff and work on menus. I've noticed the menus here that suck. Suck. They suck. Everywhere I go, the menu sucks. Suck. They suck. It's not even a question of translation. It's just the appealing, the pictures, the layout. It's just gibberish, right? There's no way of understanding that stuff. You don't even have to put it in English. You just have to lay it out properly, explain what it is or whatever, like pictures, just even pictures. So anyway, that's just something else. So I see things like that everywhere I go. That it's for basketball training, fish aquaculture, uh, the way that even their stores. I've been through a bunch of fish stores. I don't like their layouts. I think they're missing the point on a lot of stuff, how to promote their stuff. And same with a lot of business, the way they're promoting is, yeah, it may work for them, but if you want to get to the next century, you gotta tweak some stuff, right? And I'm not trying to tell them that I know more than they do, but I see improvements. So to get back to the workshop, the thing with the workshop or anything you're trying to do is that you become creative. So you can't be creative when you're traveling, right? If you got a backpack and you're walking around, best you can do is take pictures and videos of the moment that you're living now and sharing that, right? But you're creative in your own way. But in order, if you want to create art, if you want to create glassware, you want to create something, you have to have some place of residence, like an area where you know where you get your materials, you know where you get food, like you can live there and accomplish everything you have in one spot. Right? The human race didn't start inventing things until the day they became farmers, right? They became farmers, build a house, and then they improved their houses over the years, and then they invented different cooking and different tools, and so because they're staying there, they had to, provide for themselves with the environment was given them. So if they had to build tools to do better farming, they could do it. But you're not going to invent tools for farming if you're living on a horse, right? And you go living in a tent. So that's how I feel. I feel like I live on a tent. I have all these ideas, but I got nowhere and no place to do it, no place to be creative, right? You can be creative online and do some posting and stuff like that or whatever. But it's not my strength. So that's where I have a problem for myself. Is I'm so used to have a workshop, so used to have things I can do to improve my fish farm or improve my basketball training skills or methods and vent equipment and different training methods and stuff and have a gym to work with. And so there's a lot of things that I can't do here right now at this moment in time. It's one of the reasons why I'm not sure if I'll be able to last 2 years here or 3 years or whatever. So that's why I study and try to get inspired, go to villages and do things because staying in the city in an apartment where I can't be creative or invent or do stuff is very, very hard. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but I live month to month here, right? And then I go to school trying to learn Japanese. I can't find a job with save my life, literally. Uh, you get tons of interviews, yeah, you go 20, 30 interviews, whatever, in a couple months, but it's first question they say, well, do you speak Japanese? Not yet. So sorry, we don't take it. And so I'm at the point where I have to knock on doors now. And I need to learn Japanese so that I can get going on. So I know my test is on December. So I got my first test, which is N5, and 5 is the basic. So when I get that, then I'm going to try to go to N4. But am I going to really be able to get to N4? N4 is 2 years. So that like I'll do a year. So by December, by April next year, I'll be a year here. So I'm not even 6 months yet. So I got to do a year and a half from now to get to N4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to last this long in a town where I can't do what I want to do, right? I can't start a business. I don't have finance to do that. uh, I'm not going to buy a big house, to get a workshop or something like that. So that's not going to happen. So I got to figure out a way to do other things, like basically reinvent myself. And that's where I'm at. That's why I travel a little bit. I don't travel too much, and I got a budget, right? So it's still an expensive trip. You got to realize that, you know, this trip is going to cost like let's say 300. Okay, it may not be a lot for most people, but $300 when I'm living here, $300. that's more, it's half my rent. You know, it's more than half my rent for the whole month, and I'm leaving for 3 days, right? Transportation, the food, the lodging, and then to come back here, right? So it adds up, right? It adds up, right? So I can do little trips like this one was cheap, right? But most of the time, there are a lot more money than that, right? So, and I haven't done any tours. This is just basically the cost to get there and back, the housing, whatever the place to stay, which can be okay, I guess, because I'm 6'6", so I know the beds are going to be small. I don't know how the temperature is going to be. So I'm going to sleep okay. I'll survive, but you know, it's not going to be like sleeping here in my comfort zone. So, and then there's the food, right? So how much the food's going to cost me over there? Things like that. So there's a bit of cooking to be done over there. They have a little kitchen, so which is good, but it's going to be basic. So, but it is inspiring, right? So you get to meet people, you get to see what they're doing, and my thing is develop networking. I have to develop kind of some kind of networking so that I can have other fallbacks or situation where understanding what I can do here. Because the problem is if I stay a year here, even though I got a 3-year visa, that visa is only for school. So that's void. I have to leave. Right? So if I can't find a job that gives me a visa, like if I want to do 1 year here, get my N5, which is basic, and then stay here longer, I have to get a job. I have to get another visa. I can't use the visa I'm at right now. So that's a no-no. So the opportunities are slim for me, right? It's not living here is is not what people think it is. It's so complicated. Yeah, you could live here for 3 months, leave for a couple of weeks, come back for 3 months, and live for a couple of weeks. But even that, the government's cracking up on that because that's a tourist visa. Tourist visa is 6 months. No, sorry, 3 months, and then which is okay. But you know, 3 months doesn't get me anywhere. I don't want to be traveling between 3 countries just to come back here. That's ridiculous. Don't need that. Then they have this what they call freelance visa or something like that. So basically, but your income come from somewhere like you can't work here, right? So your visa comes from wherever you come from. You have to get a sponsor to sponsor you, and you have to be here only for 6 months. So the freelance visa is 6 months. So you're 6 months, then you got to go, right? Uh, so that's another issue. I'm not doing that. So it's all or nothing for me, and it's hard because I don't like to have other plans. I don't like to have a plan B. There's only plan A is to figure out how to be here. But I also in the back of my head knows that if this gets too complicated and I can't do what I want to do with the knowledges I have and the connections that I have, I'm not here to make money. Like a lot of people think that, oh, you come to Japan to make money. I don't care about fucking money here. You're not going to make money in Japan. I'm here to share life, encourage the youth, uh, figure out what people are doing, right? Get an idea, expand my horizons. And then the goal would be to really help the youth, right? Many different ways. Mentorship is the big thing, but it's coaching, teaching, uh, helping businesses, helping young people go through life. That's the big thing. Right? I'm doing it with the classmates I got. You know, I give them advice and we talk and we discuss things and we encourage each other. So that's what I like to do. Um, that's pretty much a passion. I did that my whole life with my kids and other people, and basketball players, students, and, you know, friends, and so that's the goal, right? But it's easier said than done in this place, right? Uh, so if things don't show up quickly within the next year, then I have no choice but to make a decision because I am not getting any younger, right? And I have to be productive. And if I'm going to be stuck here and I can't, my hands are tied, or half my hands are tied behind my back because of political bullshit, then I gotta, it's not cut your losses. It's more like I did it, I tried, didn't work out. That's okay, right? I'm not gonna regret leaving, but I'm still not saying I'm gonna leave. But the road ahead is not getting any easier, right? And I'm not here to get married. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, just get a spouse visa. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not, right. You know, it's not happening, right? I'm not doing it. So that's too old for that stuff anyways. Uh yeah, girls are great, whatever, but there's pretty girls all over the goddamn world. Japanese are no prettier than anything else, right? Let's be honest. And I haven't had great luck with relationships in overall. So at my age, I'm not interested that much. I mean, it's great, they're there, it's fun, whatever. But I'm not gonna marry to be here. That's the stupidest thing you can do, right? I'm not putting myself in that position. So it's either start a business, get going on something, figure out ways to be here with visas. I'm not too sure what else is there, and then and go from there. So I do think that I do need to have connections. So build a network of connections. Need people to understand how the system works and where I want to be. So far, yeah, Japan's great. The villages are great. I like the attitude in the villages and stuff like that. But I don't see myself living in the city. I could work in the city a little bit, I guess. But the city is claustrophobic. People are depressed. It smells. It's concrete. I don't find it sane. I find it very heavy. Uh, I find that people have no energy, and I still being told every day, "Oh, don't work too hard. Don't work too hard." What the hell are you talking about? I don't even work hard enough. I'm sitting here talking and doing bullshit stuff, right? So it's kind of one of those things where you're just sitting there trying to figure stuff out, and I need to get going, right? I need to get going, and I'll fucking go to, I can move to Hawaii. I don't care. I'll go to New Zealand. I'll go surfing in other countries, right? I'll go fucking Italy. I don't care. I'll figure a country to go, right? Uh, where I feel like I'm accepted. Sometimes I don't think that they accept us very well. They need us, and some do appreciate us. I get a lot of people that appreciate us, but it's a bit one of the catch 22. A lot of them don't understand the difficulties of foreigners to be here. That way, it's easy. Yeah, oh yeah, it does. Come on over. Yeah, just get a job. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and then suddenly you get here, and like the language is the big killer here. It's it's so hard, guys. You know, I want to learn it. I'm doing it, but I'm so far behind. I'm not behind in terms of like I'm fine, right? I'm learning. I've learned in the last 3 months. I've learned to read it, right? And I've never been able to do that before. I can write most of it. I can't write kanji, so I'm not even there yet. But I can write basic little sentences. Uh, 10-word sentence, 5 to 10 word sentence. I could write basic stuff uh, with the vocabulary I have, right? Like if I don't know if I don't have a vocabulary, I can't write about it. So, but I can get by, right? So I really push myself, but sometimes it's hard to go through this stuff because you're sitting there like, why am I doing all this? Right? If I can't get a job or if I can't, you know, everybody's like, "Oh, take your time." Take my time. I ain't got time. Time is at my age. I hate to fucking say it. It's my most precious commodity is time. I'm here. I'm fucking here. This is what I got. I could get hit by a rock tomorrow and I'm crippled, right? So I can't say I've got time. I don't have time. Time is not in the equation. I can say I have money. I'm okay to live here and survive with the little bit I've got. Like, so money's not the big issue. I can always make money if I work, but time, I'm not getting it back. It's not coming back. When you're 20 something years old, you're immortal. I'm not. I don't believe in that. I've seen too many of my friends go. One passed away last month. the one before that, and people that known, they're going away, they're dropping, right? I'm healthy, I'm lucky for that, and I'm diligent on what I eat. I make sure I sleep. I'm very careful about what I put in my body, uh, more and more than before. So yeah, that's great, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still 61. So I have to be careful. I can't take risks. I'm not going to be jumping off airplanes anytime soon. I'm not going to be doing any extreme sports. You know what I mean? So uh, life is precious, but my big commodity is time. Right? When you're 25, 30, 40 years old, maybe time is not a big issue, but it is for me. So that's why there's a bit of pressure on myself to find a solution to be here. How am I going to be here? What's my end goal? What's my goal? What's my objective? Right? And the main reason to get a job is not necessarily to get money, it's to get experience in the language, right? And yeah, I can go to restaurants and coffee shops and, and talk to people here and there and do a bit of basketball drills and stuff like that. But those are very short moments, right? And I don't really get to express myself really well, right? I can express I need a coffee, I need this, thank you for this, where's the bathroom? Where can I find a clothing store? Or yeah, I can get stuff like that around. But that doesn't help me teach basketball. That doesn't help me improve my aquaculture skills or in Japanese. I can't, so I need to talk, right? I need to hear the Japanese language, right? I can sit there with the earphones, listen to Japanese all day, but if I don't reciprocate it, it's a waste of time. Yeah, people said use AI. I've tried that. We've got apps and AI. It sucks. Friggin' sucks. Because the AI itself will come back to you and give you a question you're not, some vocabulary you don't know out of nowhere, and you're like, oh fuck, what am I doing? And and then you go back and we're always talking about that now. Like the AI will diverge away from a conversation. Yeah, I got to sit there and say, okay, let's talk about. I could sit there and type on the computer and say, okay, let's talk about this. These are the words I want you to use and stuff like that. But that's no fun. It's no fun. You're predicting your conversation. I don't want that. I want to learn, being out there in the field and put myself in the fire, line of fire, whatever you want to call it. So it's tough, right? So you put yourself in a position out of your comfort zone. You come to Japan, you learn the Japanese, you show up every day, you don't miss one day of class. You do your sports, you take care of yourself, you eat well and all that stuff. But that's not enough, right? And going out to eat for, like sakaya or a bar or how do you call it? Uh, karaoke and all that. Yeah, that's great, whatever. It's just distractions, right? It's just distractions. And I need to get an end goal, like a purpose. Why? What can I do here to keep me here? To contribute to society, right? Whatever that is. I'm not here to change the government. I'm not here to change politics. I'm not here to change people or whatever. Uh, I just want to be part of it, right? And see a huge need for the youth. I mean, every gym I've been to, just an example, every basketball gym I've been to, they don't have any leagues. Can you believe that shit? They have no leagues. They just let the kids play. Some guys will come over, rent the gym here and there to train a bit of basketball, but they have no leagues, right? They have no basketball league. They don't have any coaches, right? And I'm like, what do you mean? You don't have 3-on-3 leagues? They don't squat. It's incredible. Like, been 5 different gyms for basketball, and none of them have it. It's just like they let the kids goof off, whatever. And some guys will come over and they'll have a little group and they'll teach them. And once a month they'll have a little bit of clinics and stuff like that. But there's no structure, and so there's no. So you're sitting there like, God damn it! Like, how are you supposed to get these kids to be motivated in life and to work as a team and to be social if you can't even give them some kind of structure and a way to express themselves? It's incredible, right? So they go play video games all day. So I'm not trying to save society. I'm just trying to find a way to make the place a better place, right? And for myself also. That's number one for me, right? And if I can't do the things that I want to do, I don't know why I'm here. And so that's where it comes back to is I don't have a goal, right? What is the goal? Yeah, I've got all these skills. Tick, 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 tick. I've got all these skills. That's great, whatever. But then what? How do I implement that here? It, the government makes it really hard. They don't want you to be an individual here. They want you to fit you in a box and to say, this is where you have to fit in, right? We don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want this, we don't want that, we want that, right? And so that's their immigration policies. So that's fine. Doesn't mean I can't do stuff on my own, right? Follow the rules, I'll do the stuff, but I have to. I think outside the box on everything. That's what. So enough of that. Uh, I'm gonna keep going. Just looking at stuff here, and yesterday I was. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, I was just trying to. Yeah, yeah. The computers are slow when everything's running on the OBS there, and I've got the streaming going. Yeah, that's it. It's not. So yeah, I was just at. I was just at Umeda yesterday, and so Umeda yesterday, and just to show you the sheer people is incredible. Oh, close that. I got it's just a short clip, but gonna work. Uh, so, oh, yeah, so Umeda is downtown, literally downtown Osaka, right? And the thing is I'm coming from a place where there's nobody there, right? And then you go to Umeda and you're sitting there like, holy cow, there's a lot of people. And to me, it's just a different quality. Right? This is just a mall, right? Just to get an idea, I just took a second. You know, this is just like, and it's nonstop. It's just people going back nonstop all friggin' day. You know, sometimes a little bit more. You know, but this is like, you know, it's all youth, right? They're all young people. It's all boys. I'm just baffled. Like, see more people, and this is like you can sit here, have a coffee, and it's like that. Oh God. And then you go to the store. There's a big shopping mall, and it's just crazy. Just like, holy shit! What are these people doing? Walking around, hanging out, whatever. And so it's one of those things that they don't see that, but I see that. I see. But the thing, the problem that I'm having, well, not problem, but the challenge that I'm having since I'm here is I don't feel the energy. I see people, but I don't feel the energy. I have energy. And I'm bouncing around, and let's go do something. And here, it's like they're in a little box, so doing things. Even so, yeah, I might be wrong. We can play off left field and stuff, but I just don't see. I don't feel energy. It's just they're waiting for something to happen. They're just taking stuff in, not a sense of purpose. It's not see it. I don't feel it. It's not what you're seeing. It's not feeling. And the train will get depressing. I'm not saying people need to talk in the trains, but and I think it's great that they don't talk, but I don't feel the energy. And I have energy. I feel energy in the villages, the villagers in the village have energy. In the city, it's heavy. It's just heavy. So this is my 2 cents. So stop that and go from there. So here we go. I got to go. So we'll talk. This and this and this and this and just want to see how long am I streaming? Probably not very long. See, this. So yeah, school is okay. I'm having fun. I get to meet a lot of people, but I'm not. I need a more sense of purpose, right? I just don't have a sense of purpose here yet. I got to figure this one out. So that's why I go on trips. That's why I go on traveling, trying to get a better feel for the place and to go from there. So today it's going to be, let's name that place again. Anyways, uh, Toyooka, Toyooka, place where they make handbags. I got that now. That's in my head now forever. So we'll talk. We'll go from there. And good luck. I'll keep you posted.